Hello there, welcome to my workshop. Now this video is primarily targeted at eBay to help people on an ad I've got running on eBay for a collection of tools so that they can come and have a quick look and see how the tools work, what condition they're in, help them decide whether or not to buy them. And if you're one of them people coming to have a look at the tools, just like to say welcome to my site. Also you'll find I've got about 400 and some other videos on this site doing all kinds of the DIY type stuff. Have a look around, you might find something of interest. Go to the playlist, they're in categories, you'll be able to find the type of stuff you're looking for. Okay, down to business. Now these tools, I have just recently replaced them, upgrading to the lithium batteries. Why? Because I wanted to, a whim, that's all. No reason, not because the tools are letting me down in any way, because they're not. If anything, there might be a little bit of battery shortening, things running out a bit quicker than what they would when they're pristine. But the tools themselves are working very nicely. So what I've got here is a lot of 11 different tools. I don't know which ones you'll come to look at, but I will go through the 11 individually. You can switch forward to whichever one you want, and so you can learn what they are. First off, I've got the SDS drill. And what I've got here is the machine itself. Very nice. It's dusty, it's a bit dirty, but it's a machine that's been on site for a long time. SDS Plus, hammer only, hammer and rotary only. Good handle for gripping, good rubber grip on it, as you can see. And battery slides off, slides back on, no problem. Now it comes with 2 chargers and 4 batteries. However, there's only 1 battery I'm guaranteeing. These other 3, not touch. Nothing from that one. Nothing from that one. Now, edit up on that one. Right. It is possible to rejam these batteries. There is instructions on YouTube showing you how to do that. I ain't going to bother because I'm selling it and moving on. But you can give them a new sense of life. However, 2 of these are not Dewalt Rexbond. I bought these for about 30 quid and they did me a good couple of years. So it's well worth it, rather than paying 80 quid for one of these. But without that, you've got this, which gives you a lot of run life. You get a lot of run time out of 1 battery. I've used it on 1 battery for the last year, I would say, with no problem at all. I just shove it on charge the night before, that I know I'm going to use it, and that's it. It runs beautiful. Or you can pick up some more batteries. And that's the tool. If that's what you're wanting, happy bidding and thanks for viewing. Next I've got a range of saws. Now then, the main one, the biggest one, is this one. Model number DC390. 58mm cutting depth. That's a lot of cutting depth, that's a battery tool. This one, surprisingly enough, has not been used that much. I've had it quite a while. You can see it's been kicked around, it's been in the van. It's not had the work that I would normally give a tool, because I use the lighter weight ones. But when it comes to cutting up studs and such things, it does a beautiful job. You know that electronic brake? Beautiful. There's that motor. There's no noise, no nothing in it. The actions work perfect. Let me just get to it. Lovely. The tilt, beautiful. You see, everything is nice. It's all working. Absolutely wonderful. With that, there is a battery and there is a charger. What more could you want? That is the DC390. If that's what you're after, happy bidding and thanks for viewing. Here I've got a couple of DC936s. 936s. These are the 40mm cutting depth ones. Tiny tools. Very lightweight, very easy to handle, and the good part about these is you're cutting down the side you're looking at. Rather than with a main saw, where you're cutting down the opposite side, with these, cutting down this side, 'cause it's a trim saw, designed for trimming off little bits and stuff. 38mm cut though, still a lot of depth, isn't it? Or 40mm, depends on your tape measure. But generally, that's sweet, isn't it? Considering the ages of the tools, that's functioning nice. Bevel, nice. Everything's functioning nice on it. Now then, I have two of these on offer. The first one is coming with a charger and a battery. The second one is coming with just a battery, no charger. So if you've already got a charger, save yourself a couple of quid and go for that one, because I'm pretty sure without the charger it'll probably go for less. But this is up first. If you've been on this one and failed, go for that one. But if this is what you're after, oh, happy bidding and thanks for viewing. Now, this is the DC988. It is, from its day, Dewalt's workhorse. It was the most powerful drill that they brought out in this range. It has worked very hard, it's worked very well, and it's done me very nicely throughout the years. Good side angle, lovely balance, it's got on it, good hammer. Get through anything with that, twist drill, and then torque settings right the way down. Don't want to burn my fingers, take it down to minimum. Oh, it's starting to get tight. No, won't do any further. Right, 7, I can't do any more than that. 3-speed hammer drill. Reverse, forward. And there we are, one beautiful workhorse. Now, it comes with one battery. It comes with one charger. And just for the sake of it, I'm going to throw a torch in and all, because I've got it. It ain't got a battery with it or anything, but it works. Yeah? So for this, so you can see what you're doing, zoo zoo zoo, I'll give you a torch and all to go with it. How's that? So there you go, that is the DW988 with charger, with battery and with torch. If that's what you're bidding on, happy bidding and thanks for viewing. Impact drivers, absolute must. I have 2 of them because I use them a lot, so I always needed 2. Not because I want to be a cowboy, right, I'm not a cowboy, I know my stuff. I've got here 2 of them, they're both identical. I say they're identical, they're numbered out. This one is the DC827, this is the DC825, the 2 numbers out, but listen. No difference, is there? This is what we say is a test. 4-inch screw, lump of wood, yeah? Has it got the torque? I think it's got the torque. Do you? Doesn't matter which we're using. There you have it. That is a powerful screwdriver. Every bit as good as it was the day it was bought, I would say. Now then, both of them the same. You'll see the listings. One's 5 at the end, 1 7 at the end. There is no difference. They both look well worn, but they're both as good as you need them to be. Very good tools. We've even got the LEDs on them, okay? So they're not that old. Right. So we've got there an impact driver, battery, and a charger. So if you're just starting out and you ain't got this kit, or you just want something spare for somebody else to use, you've got the full thing. You just need to get your own driver, because I'm not selling that. Right, so there you are. If that's what you're looking for, happy bidding, and thanks for viewing. Here we have in the screwdriver range the right angle driver. It'll also be a drill, so it's either way you want. It doesn't have torque settings and such on it, but it does have high and low speed. Speed 1, speed 2. A little bit faster, a little bit slower. You've got first speed and second speed, or first gear, second gear. You've got reverse action. It's nice, compact, you can get into little spaces with it. It's very useful for that sort of thing. Is it working? Let's see if it's working, shall we? You know, you can always press a trigger and go, yeah, that works, but you need to see that it actually works in real life. And if you see it works in real life, then you can say, you know, that tool's worth buying. Without seeing it in real life, you don't know, do you? I'm going to move over to the vice first. Because without shoving this in the vice, I ain't going to hold it still at the same time. Doesn't matter how old it is, it's got more torque than I have. Hey, is that easy or what? Did that mind doing that? Now there you have a drill driver that will drive. So that is the DW988 right angled drill driver. If that's what you've come to bid for, happy bidding and thanks for viewing. Now here I have a 14 volt set. I'm selling it all as a oneer, right? We've got an impact driver and we've got a drill. 2-speed drill. It's got torque settings. It's not a hammer, don't expect to be hammering into the wall with it. But it's drill and it's got torque settings. Should you want to do driving, but with this you don't need to do driving. This is purely, I would say, keep it as a drill. 2 batteries. They're worn, they're old, they've all been used, but they're working well. And 2 chargers, so you can have them both on charge at the same time. Now the batteries may not hold the shelf life for long after charging. What I've always done, because I've always had these in a separate place, is these have always been sat on charge all the time. I've just left and plugged it when I want, out, into there, use it, and put it back in. I don't plug it back into the charger until it's flat, of course, because that will give it a bad memory and we'll have a low charge from there on. But once you take it out there, use it, when it's dead, put it back in there. Does it work? Does it work? Let's have a look at this. You know, you always say that no matter what a tool sounds like, you need to see it in action. It's 14 volt, it's not big 18 volt ones. They're not expected to be as powerful as them, but I wonder what it is like. Okay? That's only went in there, didn't it? 14 volt or not. You can't complain with that battery either. Pretty good doing. Right, so there we are. 14 volt set. Numbers DW952. DW952. And here's a DW907. You're not getting the driver with it. So there you are. You can see, tested, working, in good order. 2 drills, 2 batteries, 2 chargers. If that's what you're bidding on, happy bidding and thanks for viewing. Here on the 18 volt range I've got myself a reciprocating saw. It's the DW938. It's coming with 1 battery. Now it's not an official Dewalt battery, but it doesn't matter as long as it's a battery and as long as it works. And that's working very nicely. Slide out, turn it around if you want to go the other way. In it goes again. It's got lock and it's got on. That's how they come. Now I have got a video out showing how to strip down this and service this, so if ever you needed to do that, you could do. Just for interest, it's a DW988 and it's coming with the battery and what looks like a double charger. It's not. That side went on me a while back. That side's working beautiful. The two individual chargers just put into one box. This side is still working good. So rather than selling it without a charger to somebody that may need a reciprocating saw but hasn't got the Dewalt range, now you can do it independent, you've got it all. There it is. So, if that's what you're bidding on, happy bidding and thanks for viewing. Okay, for any of you that's already got this Dewalt NiCad 18 volt range, the plug-in ones, here's a, what could be, cheap jigsaw for you. Working perfect. You undo this to release it, to get the blade out. You've got a lock function on it and all the normal functions. Everything is working nice. It might sound a little bit, but it's not. It's been serviced, it's just mechanical. It's how they made things in them days, quite old. Quite ropey. But hey, it's solid. They made them strong. They made them to last. That's the thing with it. And this thing will cut through anything you want. So, a good, well, tool. It's coming as it is, not the bare tool. I'm giving it with a battery. It's not an official Dewalt battery, but it is a Dewalt battery substitute, which is working well. If that's what you're after, the model number is, just in case you needed to know, DW988. Working perfect, you've seen it. It works well. Shall I do a test on a bit of wood? Yeah, let's do a test on a bit of wood. So, now, for the blade change, you lift and twist and it will come out. Simple as that. Slide it in, no tools needed, twist until it stops. When it stops, you push it in. Okay, there we are, then push it in. And that's it. Now it will come out. Simple. As for cutting, it's good enough shape. Yeah, it works. It does the job. Okay, so you know it works. So if that's the tool you're bidding on, good luck, happy bidding, and thanks for watching. Okay, right, well that concludes this rundown of the sale of all my Dewalt tools. Now let me just make it clear. I'm not selling these tools because they've let me down. I'm selling them because I, at a whim, decided to move up to the lithium batteries. So I've changed the whole range. These are all very good, very reliable tools and are working well. I've got a collection of tools that have gone, that are not working, and I'll be selling them as spares. But I would not sell anything that I would not use myself. Simple as that. I don't want people to think that I'm just trying to get rid of rubbish. I'm not. I'm selling good quality tools that need a good home, that need to be carried on and put to work. Okay, right, well thanks for watching. See you again next time. Bye for now.